Hi, Papa Ron here. And today we've got a very special guest, especially for this time of year. It's my son, Kenyon Phillips, who's a therapist. Kenyon, I understand this is a very stressful time of year. Why is that?
Yeah, the holidays are the busy season for mental health professionals. Lots of calls, lots of requests for sessions. Why is that? Because there's a lot of gift giving, a lot of spending of money this time of year, and people can get really freaked out about how much they're spending. I think another reason people get freaked out about this time of year is that it's the end of the year. We all have a lot of expectations, boxes we want to tick for things we want to accomplish. Before the year is out, and so there can be a sense of panic, like, oh, I didn't get everything done that I needed to get done, and a lot of stress and anxiety around that. And then I think the third reason is that holidays mean family time. And for many of us, family time can be really stressful and anxiety producing because of, histories of difficulty with certain family members. And also the expectation that things need to go perfectly when we're with our families, especially family members we don't get to see very often.
If you had three tips to give people that would mitigate stress, what would they be?
I'd say number one, even though it seems counterintuitive this time of year, which is supposed to be about, showing up for other people and giving, show up for yourself. Take care of yourself. Practice self-care. It doesn't take a lot. If you're at a family gathering or a holiday party and you feel yourself getting triggered or, anxious, it's totally okay to just say, what, I have to take a phone call really quickly. Step outside, do some box breaths, which I think you've covered in another Papa Ron video. In for 4, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4. That actually resets our nervous system and changes our brain chemistry, calms us down. And that can go a long way. I'd say another tip for this time of year is don't go crazy, don't go overboard on the gifting. Especially with our kids, it's easy to say, like, oh, we have to buy them 10, 20 presents. One really meaningful present goes a long way this time of year, something that you've put a lot of thought into that's really meaningful. And speaking of gifting, the greatest gift any of us can give anybody this time of year is our time and attention. So, you know, great news, that's free. Just taking a walk and talk with a family member you don't get to spend much time with, maybe a parent, a child, a sibling you don't get to see very often. That's like really intimate, and it feels good. And it can lower stress. Prepare a meal with somebody who you don't get to spend very much time with. That also will not only lower our stress levels, but the stress levels of people around us.
Thank you so much, Kenyon. And I know all of our viewers thank you too for helping us all become a little older and wiser this holiday season. We'll be back real soon. Till then, Papa Ron and Kenyon reminding you
Never ever act your age.